Hi everyone, I've got something really exciting to share with you all. I've been getting into a thing called NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible means not physical, and token is a representation of something. And so what it is digital artwork. In fact, you can put all kinds of artwork into this arena, and it goes into the blockchain. It is a part of cryptocurrency and the blockchain system. And you can put up your digital work, and when you sell it, there's a record of who you sell it to and how much you sold it for and where it's gone. And you can also stipulate in your contract when you put your items up for sale that you get a commission every time the piece is sold. Excuse my cat, he's just being a little too friendly. Anyway, shush cat, I'm busy. So this is, I'm on a site called OpenSea, and I'll give you a look at some of the things that are on here, and then I'll show you some of my work. Bristly cat, stop. So as you can see, there is, stop it. There's all kinds of artwork, collections, and these are the Bored Apes, or which one's this one? Yeah, that's a Bored Ape. So they're selling for, holy shit, excuse my language, wow, 10 Ethereum. One Ethereum's worth $2,000 in Australian money. So that thing's selling for $20,000. Obviously my artwork's not going to go for that. And see, it all started from some people. They start off with CryptoPunks. They were the first people to actually make digital artwork and sell it on the blockchain and register it and everything. And I'm still learning, so I don't know all the lingo. You can have moving artwork. Yeah, like that shark's moving. You can make collections. You can have real artwork. You can put music on here. You can play games. Sell the cards from in the games. It's just a lot of fun. And so, yes, this is what I've been doing for the last couple of months. And I have my first, oh, that's a cool one. Okay, I'll take you to my site where I'm selling things. Obviously I'm on here, but this is my page, I should say. On OpenSea. So, OpenSea. And so I have my usual photography that everybody who's been on my channel will already know. So just go to up. And I've been making Gifs, so I've been learning a lot of technology these last couple of months. Yeah. I hope I'm not moving too quick. But yeah, I've got one of my star trails on there. I've got one of the electric stars. So these are gifts that I've made, these couple of things. And there's my lightning bolt. Airplane. Yeah, so that's that page. And this is my digital artwork that I've just started learning how to do. So this one over here, that's a rooster who's surfing, of course, because what else is a rooster gonna do? And these are from my brain scans, from my MRIs. And so I've just been mucking around in a lot of programs. yeah, so just wanted to say, come along and have a look if you're into cryptocurrencies. If you're not, if you're into artwork, if you know how to use Paint, Blender, Photoshop, GIF Maker, and even the better programs from there. If you're doing your own digital artwork, this is definitely a platform you want to have a look at. It's a lot of fun, and we have a chance to make a little bit of money. And if your artwork's, of course, really good, then you might be able to make a decent income. But anyway, it's another platform, and there are lots of platforms apart from OpenSea. So you should come along and have a look, and hopefully we'll see you about somewhere.
Hey, thank you very much for that video, Jillian, explaining your new art, digital art. Sorry, we're looking at the picture with the moon. I love that picture of the moon.
Yes, I didn't realize till I started photographing them that if you overexposed the new moon, so a little bit, the rest of the moon would show up, the shaded part of the moon, and you can see it clearly.
Yes,
So
you can
yeah,
see
I love
it clearly.
photos. Yeah.
So what that means is when we say the moon isn't there, it could be there. You just can't see it with your naked eye. It's the camera that does it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I think it is there. After the last eclipse, you had a solar eclipse in the northern hemisphere, or the northern part of the Earth. But down here we didn't get it, but we got a lunar eclipse, and I could see the moon clearly the whole time. It didn't disappear at all.
So basically, with this digital art, you can put photographs on, and in a minute we're going to look at the ones that you've done your artwork on. But we'll go to the next picture now, which is a slither of a moon, a slither.
I love new moons, the slither moons. But yeah, this new platform that I found, it's part of the crypto blockchain, and it's well, I've got to remember all the words for it. It's a new language. So what did I say? Contract. So they're digital contracts. So when you put your art or anything onto the crypto blockchain, it goes in as digital information, and it's recorded. So
Does that mean you still own it, Jillian, or do they own it?
Yes. So instead of gifts like, I mean, you say, well, why would you want to buy some digital artwork when you can just share the GIF around, but you don't own the GIF? Whereas this way, you actually own the picture, or the GIF, or the bit of music, because you can sell photographs, digital pictures, like real digital art, like cartoons or pictures, or you can do music. There's games, cards and games, and the platform's really expanding. So I've had a look at a couple of games. I've had a look at Colonize Mars. I've bought an outpost in Colonize Mars and a few things. And I want to have
Have you now?
Decentraland. Yeah, there's a place called Decentraland, and it's a bit like The Sims. You know, you make an avatar and you can pick a couple of different buildings, but you can sell your NFTs in there. And these are these non-fungible tokens, which is what this digital art is, but it's basically a digital contract for a piece of data, you say it. So you can actually say you own them. And so recently, it started a couple of years ago, and with the guys called CryptoPunk, and they put out all these different images, really basic pixelated images. They gave them out for free, but now they've been selling for like 20,000, 50,000. And then there's this guy called Beeple, who's the most famous one.
My dog's having a weird mood downstairs now, so I'll just shut the door. We're surrounded by dogs making howling noises. I think the one outside stopped now. Oh. Well,
this guy called Beeple, he's the most famous NFT seller at the moment. He did the cartoons, the animation for Rick and Morty.
Right.
So he's kind of well known in his own right. And so I think every week for 15 years he's been doing like cartoon, not a cartoon, but a meme. You know,
we're going on to your
like
son one. Sorry, I already started recording and realised the microphone wasn't on. We're looking at your son one. I love that picture.
Yeah, the sun's beautiful. But I'll just quickly tell you about this guy. So he put up his life's worth of work. You bought hundreds of photos, images, and he sold some physical stuff as well, and he made $69 million.
Wow.
This was just a few months ago. And Logan Paul, the non-flat earther, the flat earther, he sold some recently. He made a heap of Pokemon cards with himself as the face of it, and he made $2 million.
Wow.
So I'm not expecting to make that kind of money because I'm not well known or anything, but I just thought, oh, this looks like fun. I'll stick some of my pictures in there. So since then I've been learning a bit of digital art, but we haven't got to that yet.
We're just going to get to. There's a black one here. I'm just going to press it. Jillian, oh, it's a video. Oh, it's a GIF of the stars.
Yeah, so I learned how to make GIFs. That's one of the things I've learned just to do, which probably isn't a big deal.
And I remember you saying that that's an electrical star.
Yeah, that one is. It's well, officially it's out of focus, but for those who think that stars aren't really out of focus, it does look like electric, like a ball of plasma electric thing. So yeah, I really like. And those versions, when you flatten them down, when you flatten the picture out down, when you freeze it, they make all the same patterns as the sound frequencies. You know, when you put sand on paper and you play music and it makes a pattern, or music, water. I think you can do it with water as well. But
they do look weird when you see them like that. You think, what the hell are they?
Yeah. And some of them actually, maybe not that one, but I've got ones where they're kind of like a black hole in the middle and all this colour, like an iris, of, like your eye. But in the centre is this cube spinning. You know, like the black hole that they photographed recently, supposedly?
Right.
My out-of-focus star photos look like that. I've got hundreds of photos that look like that. But mine are apparently out of focus. But when NASA takes one, there's a black hole. I haven't made names of those ones yet. That's on my list to do.
The next one is your skull.
Oh, this is the digital artwork.
There.
This is just very basic stuff, what I'm doing. This was a photo from my MRI from when I had the strokes. And they take slices of your skull. And so this is, I don't know, about an inch into behind the front face of
I can see your eyes.
Yeah. And so I've just been playing with Photoshop, or not Photoshop. All these new programs
Hey
that I've got to
Jillian, looking
learn.
at this picture, you've got your brain and then you've got three like veins. You can see them going up to your skull.
I know, it actually reminds me of Maori photo, or just, I don't know, like totem poles. You'd see those faces on a totem pole.
Yeah. Are you smiling when you had this picture taken?
No, you're not allowed to move.
Okay, well that's I've seen quite a few of your skull pictures. What's this one? Next one is it hasn't taken up. The picture was a little bit big, but we've seen most of it. It's got a chicken on it.
Yeah, that's our surfing rooster. So while learning not Photoshop but paint, friends have taught me how to cut and paste things, and one of the guys, he always has a rooster crowing in the background. So we put a rooster on a surfboard, and then I just put it through this program to I smash it with another picture, so merge the two together, so the properties of the other picture are transferred into the original picture. And yeah, so that's why 1 minute he's got flowers around him, it's lace. Buildings, that one was buildings.
We're going to the next one now, and I'll tell you which one it is. I like that one, the koala bear.
Yeah, this is the stuff I'm doing now. So yeah, I'm doing an Australian animal series, and I haven't released these ones for sale yet, but that's what I'm working on at the moment.
Oh, one second. I don't know whether you've noticed, when you stick pictures on Facebook, they stick them all over the place. We're going back to another one of your skull, which looks like you've got steam coming out of you or something. Smoke coming out of you, Jillian.
Yes, that's a really good attribute. I don't know the word for it on Paint. It's something you can do on Paint. And then I just had to screenshot every time I changed it.
I like
really
that one. So we're just going to stop for a minute. I'm going to go to the next picture. 1 second. We're back on now with the kangaroo.
The kangaroo. Well, this is my new work. Yeah. I haven't listed any of these for sale yet, but I'm doing a Australian series, and I'm doing then a car series. These are Australian animals.
Go this way. I think these ones are going the other way. And then there's a koala bear in a tree. They're quite nice. Yep. I like them, Jillian.
Yeah, aren't they?
And it almost like is Australian with just the plants and everything.
Yes. Yeah, so yeah, I thought I'd do some Australian things.
I like that one. Then we've got the koala bear, just the koala bear's head.
Yes.
I like that one as well. And we're going to the next one. Fun. And the next one, we're back to the rooster that's surfing. So we'll go back the other way. Car. We've got the car.
Yeah. That's the other series. That's the series I'm doing. I finished the animals. I just haven't put them together to go on up for sale yet. And
we get the first viewing, everybody. We're getting a viewing.
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is a black car, but obviously it's coloured. It's a car with a wheel on the back. But we're looking at the front of it at the moment. Yeah, I like that too.
And some of these I'll put through the Paint program, and then I'll put them through Gift Maker. We've got 3 different gift makers. We can make not just the normal gifts, but we can have things going across the screen, going up and down, a ball, and lots of different things. So I have lots of ideas.
Okay,
then I want to learn.
We're going to another one with the wheel on the back of the car now.
Yep. I want to learn more of the digital programs. I'd like to learn Blender. Apparently, you can make cities in Blender. I'd like to make a city on another, on another supposed planet that doesn't exist.
We're going to the next one.
I'm not up there with the great digital artists, but I'd like to learn a lot of stuff.
We've got another one of the car. It's got a soft top on it. It's quite green and yellow and purple.
Yeah, I like that one. That one, I'm actually making a GIF at the moment. I'm going to make the headlights flash and a few other things.
Oh, getting all techie, are you now?
I know it sounds very advanced, but it's not when I see what other people can do. But that's okay. I'll learn.
Okay, we're going to go to
It's also
something
fun.
else now, Jillian. Hang on. Right, we're looking at your GIF with the aeroplane.
I like that one.
Yeah, that sun doesn't look very far away, does it?
It's huge when it's on the horizon.
Yeah, I find that really weird, but, you know, I went to Silbury Hill with Gary a few weeks ago, and he also saw that phenomenon where when you're standing at the car park, the pyramid looks enormous, and you walk 20 steps, maybe 30 steps ahead, and that's it. When you get to the fence, the pyramid's over there in the corner of the field, and when you're seeing it a bit from a distance, I said to Gary, the top of the pyramid looks different from here than it does when you're looking at it over the fence. But it's really weird how it looks 4 times the size it is from the car park than it is when you get to the fence, and we've only literally walked 20 steps. I don't understand that, but that makes it look bigger, and the same effect could be happening with the sun, couldn't it? It could look 4 times bigger or nearer because of that effect.
Yeah, it is. It's because of the moisture, and yeah.
But it's still not that far away. It just might look a bit bigger with our lensing and atmosphere and stuff, and this effect, this phenomenon that's caused.
And I've got a giant zoom on my camera too, so I'm zoomed in pretty close.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I like that one, Jillian.
And I just got a sun, a sun filter anyway. I can take sunspot photos now. But I've gotten distracted by this digital art. I'm just having so much fun. And I just want to say, anybody that does any kind of digital art or photography or music, you should have a look into this NFTs. So NFT, just Google that or YouTube it. You'll find out some information. It's only been going for about 2 years, so we're very early. And you think that why? But it's a part of the technology of the future that's coming, especially these contracts, these digital contracts. Yeah, because these worlds that they're making to live in. I imagine that eventually they'll have the technology where you can put on some pair of goggles or whatever, and you'll be able to actually walk, go visit one of these worlds virtually.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you should see some of the technology that's coming out. Oh, yeah. Like, you can make your whole lounge room, like, you can have this virtual computer. It's not there, but it is there, and you can touch it and move it around the room, and it's like a computer screen. Yeah. People were playing video games, like shooting games, and hiding behind their couch, and yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I'll stop the video to put a picture on because obviously, yeah, we're talking a little bit now. But I asked Jillian, then I said, no, I'm choosing this one with the koala bear.
Yeah, I like the koala bears.
Yeah, it makes it looks more Australian as well, if you know what I mean. It almost looks Aborigine-like with all the little marks on his fur.
It takes a while to get the right colours and things and the right filter to go with it, but once you do, it's like, oh, that looks great.
They've been doing this for years to us, though, haven't they? This kind of photography. This is what they've been doing. They're just giving it to us, to people like you to play with now.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. Well, I think it's been out for quite a while. Yeah, this sort of stuff. But
Did you think you'd like it?
Oh yeah, as soon as someone showed it to me, it's like, oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. But then I gotta be careful for copyright reasons. So they aren't my photos. I have to admit that. But I made sure I got ones that had no copyright on them.
What does it mean if that happens then? You mean that you make the art and it wouldn't be yours?
Yes.
Oh. So it's probably best to pick your own photographs then.
Yeah, well, I don't have these kind of photos. So, and
Next
you
thing
are
is
allowed to speak.
Jillian's going to be going out filming every single piece of, you know.
Well, that's why I want to get into Blender, and I'm trying to learn more about, paint and how you can like take one thing out of another picture and put it into another picture, and you can end up making this whole collage thing. And yeah, so that's what I want to do. And then
Well, those pictures are on there. We'll just move it around a little bit because I can move them around now because we're on pictures. And I like the koala's head as well. That's quite nice with all the different colours.
Yeah. Yeah, they just, I don't know, they just,
would people
that cartoony
recognise that?
feeling.
Like, if you take a bit of the picture out and you've changed it with all this colouring, would people recognise it was theirs?
No, I'm allowed to use them. They're copyright free.
Right.
So it's okay if they recognise them.
Okay.
And I've altered them. I don't know if I should be saying all that anyway. No, I made these from scratch. But that's why I want to go a little bit further and start making my own.
But you can just put photographs
no,
in. You don't have to put the artwork on it.
No, well, yeah. So most of it is my photos because that's really what I've got the most of. But I'll start to do some more digital artwork. Like I said, there's this program called Blender where you can make up a whole city and landscapes and I don't know, lots of things. A donut. I think my first lesson will be making a donut, apparently. But you can do all this for free, like online. There's so many videos about how to use this, how to use that. It takes a little while sometimes to find a video that suits what you want to know. But
I quite like the kangaroo one as well.
I have a lot of fun with these. But I'm doing one at the
How long does it take you to make one then?
It takes a while to find the photos, to find the picture to merge it with, to come up with the right end result. So I don't know exactly. Once I get on a roll, it's pretty easy. But yeah, they're not the hardest artwork to do, I have to say. So
I like that one with the kangaroo.
Well, people out there that do full-on stuff. I am just a beginner, so.
Well, I wish you all the best for it, Jillian.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm on a platform called OpenSea, and I'll give you a link to stick in the Hangout.
Okay, yeah.
But if
Thank you.
any artists out there that are interested, I definitely say have a look at this. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but it's a fun thing to do if you've got the time or you've got the skills. You could actually, make some passive income.
Obviously, for us, we're a bit older. We view things differently, but the youngsters will all be into this, won't they? It might take us a bit longer to get into it. I know you've got into it, but it'll take us a bit longer. But youngsters will be into it.
Well, I think half the money is in.
Can you make these into
game.
posters?
Sorry?
Can you make these into posters?
Yes. Yes, so I'm thinking about, there's a couple of sites where you can sell photos on. So I'm thinking about putting a lot of them up on there as well. And
some of these would be excellent posters.
Yeah. And my photos as well. Yeah, so.
You're back on your skull right now. I've never seen you. No, I could say I've never seen you like that before, Jillian. I mean, I have actually seen your. We've done a video about it because you reckoned you could see a light in your brain.
Yes, yeah, I was going to say I've got a lot of great MRI photos that show inside your brain.
Our cheekbones are quite big, aren't they?
Oh yeah, let alone those hollows where the snot sits in your cheek. It's like, it's like a massive cavity there.
What? Just under your nose? You mean on your cheek?
Yeah, either side of my eyes, underneath my eyes.
Oh.
Maybe it doesn't show up in that one, but there's these huge cavities in there for your sinuses. And then your eyeballs poking out like that. So.
One of your eyes looks bigger than the other.
Yeah, I think it's slightly on a slant. I don't think I'm looking directly straight ahead, or maybe they went slightly crooked, or sure.
I do like the kangaroo one, though. I mean, sorry, the koala bear one.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't put me. I should have given you a couple more of them. The animals look really good.
Yeah, it sort of makes them,
Well,
they look even more Australian now.
Some of them, I had to throw a lot out because I was like, oh, that is terrible. Some of them was like, the emus were so hard to do. Oh my goodness. Every time I looked, it was like, I couldn't even find the emu. It was like, where did the emu go?
Oh no. What does your daughter think of them then?
I don't know that they've seen a lot of them.
I thought you were sending them to your daughter the other day.
I know, my sister.
Oh, what did your sister make of them then?
Yeah, she thinks they're pretty good. She's printed a few up and framed them and selling them.
Oh, we're getting loads of messages now. That's Michael. He's obviously picked up the link because I put his hangout first today. But I will tell you this, my hangout with Brian Forrester, they put it restricted. They restricted it.
Really?
Yeah, it's on restriction right now and on appeal. So that's why I'm not putting it out till Sunday, because they did it to James's one, and James's hangout wasn't till like, say, 36 hours later, so still giving them enough time to do it, and it's still on waiting for appeal, and the hangout happened yesterday. They love doing things like that because they've ruined that video now. So that's why I've waited. That's why I've waited till Sunday on the Brian Forrester. I mean, the appeal should be over by then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Brian Forrester one will be good.
Yeah. Well, what does he say that offends anybody? What? Is he turning into one of us now?
Well, he says that, history isn't true because there were people with elongated skulls that didn't wrap their heads, bound them. That's against the mainstream narrative.
And in a way, I find this like you've got this.
That's worse than aliens, as far as history is concerned.
You've got this big part where Brian Forrester's going on and on about elongated heads, and at the same time, Marie Wheatley, which I think I met through Brian because I asked him for a hangout, and he said, "Well, I have a friend from England," and that's how Marie. And he said, "I'll ask her to come on," and then now me and Maria have become quite good friends. So
yeah.
Yeah, he introduced us actually. I'll have to tell him that next time. You introduced us, Brian. It was just them talking. Obviously, they're going together in March next year. They're going to go to Egypt and do this, looking at it differently with a set of people, different people and trying to work out even more about what they think they're for. So I'm not sure if it's a more newer thing. I asked him last night. He said each trip's different, rah, 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 but this is more like his sort of slight historical one, isn't it? If all these archaeologists and other people are going over there to map it as best they can with all their knowledge together, then it'll probably make history, won't it? Because he will not then follow the main story, will he? But he didn't say anything. He didn't have a go at anything. It's bizarre, Jillian. They love doing things like this, YouTube. They're crazy.
Yeah, well, you can't. Yeah, well, they are the fact checkers.
You can't even get away from them because if you become a library person, which is library is Odyssey, your channel is really mirrored from YouTube. So you can't. It's like you don't really ever get away from YouTube. I just think they're incredible. I know that a lot of it's probably bots, but they've got a trigger problem. They're too trigger happy here. I don't know. I don't get them. I mean, what has Brian Forrester done to anybody? What, is the whole of his channel restricted?
They probably flag all this stuff to think about and make sure and get the mods to go. Is there anything here we can flag it for so we can restrict it?
It's not really our fault that suddenly we found, or they found, elongated headed people, is it? It's not our fault that they lied to us and didn't tell us the truth about all this. Yeah, what to say? It boggles my mind sometimes, and I'd like to understand. I mean, she said they were anyway. We're talking about them. I just wanted to mention that part, so we'll carry back on with yours because I'm enjoying yours. I realised the koala bear's almost got like a cloud on his head. It's just the artwork, or a crown.
Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? I love looking at them.
I really like the koala bear in the tree.
Yeah. It's like it put butterflies next to it or something.
Well, I think they're leaves, but it's just because
Yeah.
they're different colours, and it just makes it. And the tree is all looking like stone, different colours, but it just makes it look more Aboriginal than it was, if you know what I mean. Because its body's got like, well, I don't know what you call them, symbols in it.
He's pretty. He's a very pretty boy now. You're beautiful. I like the tree. Yeah, the tree's. I could look at these for hours.
Yeah, well, the next thing is you'll be this whiz kid.
And even the cars are cool.
On this thing, this platform. You just think people can go and have some fun with it, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't expect to become rich and famous. Maybe make a little bit of money if I'm lucky. But I'm learning so much because sometimes you need a reason to do things. Like I learnt so much making videos, but I should have really gotten onto other programs. I should have learnt Photoshop. But because I took photos, I thought, if I can't take a photo,
you need to go to college to learn these things now, don't you?
Yes.
So like, I don't know, when I get a new object or it's got this great big pamphlet, I say, you read it and tell me how it works.
Yeah. But if you've got the time, which a lot of people have, or you're just into artwork anyway, and especially digital artwork, because a lot of young people are.
Do you think this is the way? You think this is the way to go then, Jillian?
I think young people that are artistic should definitely be doing this. Absolutely. I mean, still have their jobs and whatever else they do, but they should. Yeah. I don't think it's going away. So. But there's now a place for you to sell things, whereas before there wasn't. You just unless you had a job or was making something. But now you can do your own artistic work.
Well, you can do this at home, can't you?
Yeah, and if people like it, they'll buy it. Because there'll probably be because you can only have so many photos on a wall. The other thing is, like, people are doing collectors and collectibles. So there's like 10,000 of these crypto punks. So they're worth, there's and people try to collect as many of them as they can, sort of thing. Like trading cards. People are doing Pokemon. There's everything happening out there now. On my video, I think I showed a bit of the artwork that's on one of the sites. But there's a dozen sites now.
I just want to say it as well, because when this video goes out, it'll be a day or two's time. But there's another little Aussie in Australia now.
Oh, yes. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm a grandma again.
That is so
When
cool.
I saw her today, I was going, who do you think she looks like? And they're going, oh, it looks like Harry. And I said, she's got Jodie's mouth. And I looked at the baby and I thought, actually, she looks quite like her mum.
Cool.
Yeah, a little bundle today. It was quite horrible, actually. She went into labour, but the baby was the wrong way round. And in the end, she had to have a cesarean. But guess how big she was, Bronte? Guess how big?
I don't know.
She was £9.5. £9.5. That's quite a big baby.
That's huge. Well done, Mum. Wow.
Well, Harry, the dad, was £10 when I had him.
Gee, congratulations.
I don't know. My other two sons were £9. Wow. But I was 2 weeks late, from the date they gave. So two of my sons were £9. Harry was £10. But I had a gap, and then I had Ellie, and she was only about £7 something. And I felt that I thought she's going to be bigger. And then when they said she's only £7, I was so shocked. Yeah, anyway, I've got 3 little granddaughters now. Strange, isn't it? I had 3 sons and a daughter, and my 3 sons are giving birth to daughters. Yeah.
Well, Two of them have only had one child, so
3 of them have only had one child. And
Three.
I don't think my eldest son is having any more. And because his wife, she already had a child. So they're already 2 children.
So baby Bronte is their first baby. I thought it was
Baby
their second.
Bronte is their first baby. I think that
No.
I don't know whether they will or won't. Maybe they will, but yeah. And then Sam, he's a bit younger. I reckon they'll have another one, but just one. You know, I'm queen. I had 4, and then other children used to come to my house. There's 2 Jacks and a Ricky that would call me mum number 2. So there were 7 children in my house for sure, if not more.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of that.
Another thing I wanted to say, in this crypto world, if you get into some of the games, you can actually earn income in the games, which is another reason.
What, by playing
going.
them?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because you're mining. Yeah. Yeah, you can make passive income in there because you can own mining. You can own colonies. Like I bought a colony and colonized Mars. I own an outpost. There's only 200. There's only 200 outposts in the whole game, so I might not own a city, but hopefully, people will want to come and live at my outpost, and I'll get a percentage of whatever work they're doing there. And it's probably cringy for flat earthers, but it is a part of the NASA thing, like that. It's colonizing Mars, so that they're using the same sort of equipment that NASA's sending out into virtual space. So it's quite ironic, really.
They've probably only done that so they can make computer games out of it anyway.
Yeah. We'll all be there virtually.
Go to Mars yourself.
Yeah.
So that's been
Anyway, I guess
that's been keeping you a bit busy. Is there anything more you want to say?
No, that's it. I'm just looking at these pictures myself. They're so gorgeous, that koala bear.
Yeah, I love the koala bear, and even the brown car. I quite like that as well.
Yeah, and the cars are so trendy. Like
That looks old, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Older, because you've made it brown.
Oh, the one at the back. No, that was a paddock. I did a few paddock bombs. He's all rusty. That's why I chose those colours.
Well, the browns make it look just like, I don't know, like it's older. Like older time.
The bonnet's popped up. The bonnet's all bent and sticking up. But yeah, rustic. Because you can see the paddock bombs next to it actually on the right. I think that looks like a crushed up car.
Yeah, but they don't look like that for the picture because you've changed all the colours. And yeah, I like them all, Jillian. We just whipped through them. And anyway, appreciate your friendship and showing us your art. I like the kangaroo. And I love the koala in the tree. And I like the koala's head. And then the star. Oh, that's the chicken. That's the rooster on a
surfboard, surfing rooster.
Yeah.
Because that's the digital world where it's made up. So why can't there be a surfing rooster?
And then we've got the real Jillian's head.
Yeah.
We've done the stars. I love the sun one. And then
I've got a lightning one that I'm selling to, a lightning.
Yeah, I saw that. That's on your video, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love the moon one, Jillian. We'll leave that as the last picture, the moon one. Yeah, you just wanted to come and explain what company it is again.
Where I've got my photos for sale.
Yeah, where you've got your new little venture.
Yeah, Open Sea. And then it's just under my name. I'll give you a link.
Yeah, give me a link to go into the description. I suppose we've been going for 35 minutes now, so I suppose that's long enough because we're going to put your video at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yep. Someone pinging me again.
Yeah, that moon one's cool.
I love that moon one. So that's Christian messaging me. I love that one of the moon.
And even the slithery moon, because it's like all those clouds. So,
And you can still see it, yeah.
I probably gave you actually a wrong sun one at the beginning. I don't think I'm selling that one. There are nicer ones than that.
Jillian, I very much appreciate your time and coming on, and you sound so excited, and it's good to hear that you're happy. So that's good.
Yes, I am. It's the most fun I've had in ages. It's like, yeah, I've got a reason to get out of bed. I'm doing things. Fun thing.
Oh, Jillian, you're a lovely friend, and I love your photography. I love your thunder ones. I still can't get over listening to that thunder. Like, we have thunder here. It goes crack, da-dun, 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 da-dun. It's gone. Yours just go
Ours
on.
shakes the house.
They just go,
Ours is like,
they never stop.
And the windows shake and things vibrate and you feel it and it scares the shit out of you. It's so freaking loud.
It just goes on, echoing and echo. What's that? Is that because Australia's so big or something?
No, it's just where they're not like this down south. It's just because I'm in a tropical area, so we get lots of really good storms, and they're low. There's like 3, layers of clouds, and so when they're down really
Well,
low,
in that same thing when we were saying that the clouds are only about 400 feet up.
Yeah, but sometimes they're up really high, and then you just hear it up high. But when they're down low, it's like it's just above your head. They're so loud. And
I just couldn't get over the rumbling. It just went on and on and on. And the only reason it kind of stops is because there's another flash and another rumble comes.
Well, yeah, but I was going to say, you should see the lightning. There is lightning going off everywhere. It's not just one bolt sort of thing. It's like...
Do you get silent thunder, and it's just lightning going flicker, 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 flicker? Do you get those kind?
Yeah. That's usually because it's a bit further away or it's up high.
Yeah, I like the colours in that one. Obviously, it's getting dark, isn't it? Or
yeah.
Is the clouds lit up because of the moon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, not in that last one. No. It's just on sunset, so you have to wait half an hour after the sun goes down, but then the stars start to appear before it goes completely black. So that's really just that's that slither moon looking out with all the colours. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, my lovely Jillian. Don't go. We'll just say goodbye for the hangout. So thank you, my beautiful Jillian. Thank you, chat room.
You're welcome.
And good luck, Jillian.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too, my darling.